Take 2,000. Take 2,000. Oh, why? Come on. Come on, Restream. Able to connect. Alright, it went through there. And that's old. Fresh. Alright, now why isn't my bot? Okay, there it is. Boom. Okay. Okay. Just another day in the streaming world. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm still, like I said, I'm trying to get back into it. All right. Dear, I am over in Community Live 1. Okay.
Hello.
Creepy, are you sure remember, this isn't Sage that's live right now. It's me.
Hi, creepy. I'll be live and a little bit creepy. We're just doing Ellen's new journey.
Hopefully. All right. So if I come over here and I post this here. All right. That got posted to YouTube. All right. So
Creepy said after. That's why I replied to Sage saying it
I
instead
know.
of
I see.
here.
I can see both chats with how I'm doing it right now. All right. So those just coming in. I am live in two areas. I am live on YouTube and also on Twitch. Those on YouTube, I just posted the Twitch link. Hi, Prime. Over on Twitch. On Twitch, we got Creepy, we've got a Prime, we got Spooky Ghost, we got Sagey. I know it's been a hot minute since everybody has seen me live. I know, I'm aware. I hear it. I've been hearing about it. People saying they missed me. I'm sorry. I did not abandon you guys. I do not hate anybody. Okay? There for a while Sage was working, uh, I had our daughter Avery with me, and there for a while she was very fussy, so I really wasn't able to stream. Um, but right now we are working on things, so not when she's fussy, not when she's fussy, not the way she was fussy. You cannot say there would have been no way. Okay, so
You could have shared the baby with us.
and yes, so as of right now, I am not turning my camera on. As this is more of a podcast than it is, a stream type of deal. So this here, so I can snag it. Okay, so my new adventure that I am partaking on. We'll see how it goes. But I am going on the adventure of attempting to do a podcast. I know, it's a scary thought. So, those of you that do know Sage and I, and now to those that don't, we do own a small woodworking company here in where we live in the state of North Carolina. And I've done research and we I should say we have done research on this, and we have not seen a podcast that does both entrepreneurship and woodworking together. And I know there's people out there that have a dream of owning a business, may not know what they're getting themselves into. Um, so here we are wanting to give our take from our personal experience of this adventure of owning a business. First thing I will say on it is not easy whatsoever. Um, there is a lot of stress involved in it. Before COVID had hit, we were doing all right. Um, Probably a year before COVID hit is when we made a business decision because we started off as a towing company, too many sharks in the in the tank. So we had to get out of that. And I have a passion for woodworking. I've done it since I was 13 years old, and so we made the best decision, which was to get out of the towing business and get into woodworking. That being said, our first year we were doing all right until COVID had hit. once COVID hit, it was game over. Um, when the world shut down, that killed us. Honestly, Sage, my other half, the is a co-owner of the business and also the accountant side of it. And I'll tell you, there is days I get chewed out by her.
Just shoot out.
I'm keeping it nice
I know.
because we are going on what 3 years now,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you the struggle is extremely real, and it is painstaking, very painstaking. Um, we we are scraping from the bottom of the barrel. Um, and I mean that by all means. We are to get this business back up. Hello, Andy, over there on Twitch. Welcome in, welcome in. Those just joining, I am live on on two platforms. We are live over on Twitch and over on YouTube, both. Um,
Hi, Andy. Welcome in.
I know YouTube may not look the prettiest right now because I gotta figure out the correct formatting for it. I know it looks all jacked up. And those over on Twitch, here is my YouTube link.
Like he said, guys, this is a new journey, so give him some time.
And I've never went vertical before ever on any platform. So we are vertical on YouTube and horizontal over on Twitch, dear.
Yeah, I've got both up looking at it. I'm like,
I know.
the
Let's see.
OCD of Sage is like,
I
no, it's
know.
not the same.
Let me see if I can find an image to throw up. Let's see. Do image. That's worse. One momento. I just want to view this so I can make sure I'm selecting the right one here. Give me. Yeah, that'll work. I know it's gonna get kind of funky, but ooh, I can do that. Okay. Ooh. Oh, go put that down there. Come here, you It works. Okay, so as I was saying, um, but yeah, we're starting this. We're trying this new adventure. We'll see how it goes and go from there. So, if anyone has any questions, feel free to throw them in the chats, and we will do our best to get them answered. So, when it comes to starting a business, big things to think about is your area. What does your area need? What is in demand? Beauty of woodworking? Everybody needs something. Tables? We got that covered. Chairs? We got that covered. Dressers? Beds? Shelves? That's always in demand. And with me, and Sage can even contest to this, I am very, very picky when it comes to products we make, and before they leave, they have to pass my inspection. If I'm not happy, it doesn't leave until I get happy with it. Andy over there on Twitch, what is your business? We own a small woodworking business over here in the United States, in the state of North Carolina. We're still in the process of getting a website. Um, I know we are kind of behind the. Very funny, Andy. Um, we're kind of behind the eight ball on that one, but it is what it is. We're making it work, or trying to make it work. Um, it's not the easiest thing to do, especially when we are getting right now this cold weather. It really does not help the business in any way, shape, or form. Especially when right now we are running a business out of a canopy. So that's rather hard to keep heated when it's cold. And power equipment and electricity don't mix when your machinery gets warm because it tends to make condensation, and then we get water with electricity, and that's really not a good combo. That becomes extremely dangerous. Now that considering we do work with wood, you get moisture in the sawdust, and then it wants to gel up inside the like saw blades, and then you really got a dangerous situation. So We make do with what we got. Um, I will, yeah, I will post this link. In no way, shape, or form are we asking for anything. I'm just gonna throw this out there. So, and as I stated, in no way, shape, or form are we asking, begging, nothing like that. But anything and everything that gets sent to that um, is purely used on the business. Purely. I don't see a penny of it. And Sage doesn't see a penny of it. It strictly goes right into the business. She makes sure of that. Um, and that's where we are on that. And we have no issues providing documentation and proof that of where everything's going. We are extremely transparent. Extremely. We don't hide nothing. But yes, any questions you guys have, feel free to post them. We'll get them answered. That's why we're doing this. Because, like I said, I know there's people that may have the dream, the passion, the drive to own a business, but may not know how, or may feel like they're alone. You're not alone. We fully get the struggle. We know how it feels when you get that first purchase from your business. It's exciting. It's like, okay, what do we need? What do we need to make the business better? What do we need to keep customers thriving? We had a game plan. Um, COVID was not part of that game plan whatsoever. That really, like I said earlier, that really killed us. So we are back to the grind in the fight to get going again. Um, Downfall is because due to the length of time. Like if you was in the business, you started a business just before COVID hit, and COVID killed your business like it did ours. Downfall. You have already became an established business. A lot of funds out there or grants that are for startup businesses. You don't qualify no more for. That's where we are. We do not qualify for a lot of that stuff. And that's where the most stress comes from. Sage and I have researched and researched to almost to the point where we have a hard time feeling our hands because we spend hours, countless hours, researching and trying to figure out, okay, do we qualify for this? Do we qualify for that? We don't qualify for jack crap. Um, we don't have,
Andy, really?
we don't have enough. You either have to be extremely brand new at the startup stage, which you would think we would be, or you have to have, $5,000, $10,000 in the bank to qualify for assistance. And we don't fit into any of those categories. There's That's the heartache. Sage has sat down, looked at what's coming in, comparing it to what's going out, and that's where I get yelled at. Um, Kind of sucks. But I refuse to give up on my dream, my passion. Just like streaming. It's my dream, it's my passion, but so is this business. I am wanting to. Sage and I have even talked about getting the equipment for me to start streaming my woodworking. When I'm in the wood shop, I can be streaming at the same time, combining both passions together into one. That is our huge dream, is to share our passions with our communities. Andy, it's because right now we're not playing the game. We are basically doing just chatting, podcast type of deal. We'll be doing a game here in a little bit. So far, does anyone have any questions they would like to ask of us? I do more of the woodshop stuff. Sage does more of the office keeping side of the business. Don't everybody ask questions at the same time now. And this is just our very first one. That's why we're kind of jumping all over the place on it. Um, so our goal for this podcast that we are attempting to try and do, um, is to bring a connection between woodworking and entrepreneurship, or owning a woodworking business. There really isn't a whole lot of podcasts out there for that. There may be videos out there on like YouTube, but there's really no podcast. So I was like, you know what? What the hell? Let's give it a shot. So that's what we are trying to do. Trying. Alrighty. Well, I think that will do it for the podcast. Alright, chats. I'm going to do a restart for our Twitch. Um, YouTube. There will be videos posted on YouTube later of the gameplay we're gonna do. I don't know if I'm liking the whole vertical output for YouTube, to be 100% honest. It may be just because I'm working on, I gotta figure out the formatting for it, so everything's not so discombobulated. But, uh, but yeah, um, I enjoyed this podcast. Hopefully, there'll be more to come. I may also start reaching out to some actual business owners of like logging and because logging is a big aspect to our company, to our business and and all the other woodworking businesses out there. We rely on our forestry and logging companies, and we got a lot of logging companies that I know over here where we are, there is rather strict laws on logging. Um, so I may see if I can reach out and get someone from that field to come in and maybe chat with us for a little bit. I think that'd be kind of cool. But alrighty, until the next time, we will